the better part of the last 2 years, the World's Hottest Tag Team, Entertainment and Renegade Diva, have pretty much dominated the entire women's tag team division. Pretty much going only 3 months in the last 2 years where both World's Hottest Tag Team members were not women's tag team champions. And that's a huge accolade for sure. But unlike the duo of Olivia Areano and Erisaea, I mean, they expect that they will be the new face of the women's tag team division. Of course, they have a lot to prove going against the #1 tag team in wrestling history.
Now introducing their opponents. She is one half of the UWA Women's Tag Team Champions. From Monterrey, Mexico, formerly known as La Zorra Blanca, she is Olivia Areano.
Remember, folks, Olivia is no stranger to the World's Hottest Tag Team. At last year's Claim to Fame, she and her sister Ursula fought the World's Hottest Tag Team for the Women's Tag Team Championships in a stipulation where if the World's Hottest Tag Team actually won, they would retire the Women's Tag Team Championship belts and be known as the greatest tag team in all time. In wrestling, of course, that didn't happen because of the gimmicky overbooking in the end of the match. No thanks to Laura Hardy. And of course, here comes her partner Erisaea, who reverted back to her old persona. Our last CPV at Beach Party, something that shocked the entire world, but she came back in the Risk vs. Reward match. I guess if I had something to say with the fact that she lost in that match with Do or Die, where she had to denounce her racist views.
Now introducing her partner. She is one half of the UWA Women's Tag Team Champions. From Shreveport, Louisiana, Erisaea.
At Do or Die, Erisaea lost to Olivia Areano, where the stipulation was if Erisaea lost, she would denounce her racist views and learn to accept all minorities as equal. We saw her cut a questionable promo about her new beliefs, but I guess we all became believers now that she reverted back to her old personality here. Of course, I think she tried to make a believer out of all of us. It seemed that she may have patched things up. Oh, look at that kick to take Anna off the apron.
Well, I don't know about you, Rock, but I'm not going to be so gullible as to give in and believe that Erisaea has denounced her racist views, because how can you just, I know it's a stipulation, but how can you just denounce something you've believed all your life? You can't just give something up like that. I mean, if you're a racist for life.
The thing is, Erisaea never really said she was a racist her entire life. But anyways, word is around backstage that Olivia, she already, and Crimshana Blade confirmed this, just a few weeks ago, that Olivia already had plans on cashing in, the Women's Tag Team Championship contract right after the ladder match, and she couldn't find a partner. No one wanted to be her tag team partner but Erisaea. For some reason, Erisaea actually volunteered to be her tag team partner for some unknown reason. I guess I also found out that Erisaea wants to win championship gold once again, and she probably figured that this would be a good opportunity for her. I guess she wanted to become women's tag team champions and possibly the women's champion in the near future. Because remember, folks, Erisaea holds on to that women's championship briefcase, which she won at Risk vs. Reward, which she can cash in at any time. Hell, tonight, after Crimshana Blade, with Erisaea tagging herself in a blind tag, maybe tonight, folks, after Crimshana Blade and Ursula Areano go to war tonight, Erisaea can be the opportunistic one and cash in the women's championship contract to be the new women's champion here tonight. That'll definitely be an upset.
Upset indeed, and Erisaea is tagged in, now going after Athena, the Asian sensation here, applying the boots, repeatedly shots, just scraping the mud upon the forehead. Athena getting back up and trying to come back here as Irish whipping Erisaea into the corner. Oh, look at this. Athena just rolls out this schoolgirl here. There's a feet on the ropes. The referee does not see it. I think it might have been distracted with Renegade Diva blinding him. Maybe that's why he had to cut the count prematurely there, but it's not going to get Erisaea down. She continues the attack here, trying to make Athena submit. Bowing that spine back. Just runs off the apron here. Athena reverses it. Oh my, but Erisaea comes back with a reversal. Huge clothesline. My God, I think the ring even shook there. Oh, Athena finding herself in enemy territory.
Erisaea is insisting that Athena's in enemy territory, but look at this. It's not what's up, is it? Oh! Olivia Areano, that huge headbutt, just driving headbutt right between the legs of Athena there. And usually it's Erisaea back then who's always the one to drive her head between the legs of her opponent. And now that Athena and Olivia are in there, even though the pace is definitely going to quicken easily here. In between, in this match, you have Renegade Diva and Erisaea, the two heavy hitters in this matchup here, where you have Erisaea and Athena, both the high flyers. Oh, that huge hip toss.
Hip toss on the mark there. Able to snap those hips, and Athena tags in the Renegade Diva. And Renegade Diva, oh my! That huge Shawn Michaels-esque elbow drop off the top rope, and Erisaea breaking up that cover.
Oh, look at that spike DDT right on the Olivia. That could be almost aneurysm-esque right there. Huge kick from Renegade Diva in the corner. Oh, look at this. Follows up with this brain buster, modified brain buster. What you call that? Oh, that Diva Buster. Because obviously it's a move that can easily put away any Diva. And if you get pinned by this, you're pretty much the equivalent of a WWE Diva here. And look at this. Feet on the ropes, but that could have done an Erisaea for sure, or Olivia for sure for that one, but Erisaea able to prevent that pin attempt. And look at this, Athena holding Olivia in place. Typical vintage World Toss tag team there. Athena wants to tag herself back into the action.
World Toss tag team completely on the same page thus far as Athena gets in and just wanted. I can't believe this, folks. She tagged herself in just to ride her like a donkey right there. Just what an insult that is. Obviously, Olivia not having that, but just got tripped up with that drop toe hold. What's Athena doing here? Just stalking her prey. Obviously setting up for something, waiting for Olivia to get back up, and goes for that Shining Wizard. Turning over here, positioning her in the middle of the ring. Oh my! Once again, the insecurity just working on Olivia's head. I think that's just the theme of tonight's the CPV Bloodshed, is work on the head, causing your opponents to bleed. Now what's Athena thinking of doing? Getting back in the corner, maybe wants to tag in the Renegade D with a fresh double X here. First taste of double team action. Oh!
That's their tag team finisher. They call it the World's Hottest Tag Team Finisher. And look at this, Erisaea wasting no time breaking that pin attempt up. And Erisaea, look at this distraction with Erisaea, that huge bulldog. Just like that, Erisaea pressures a daisy back in here. Erisaea measuring the Renegade Diva, going to town with these kicks, just dirty tactics here. And even though Erisaea may have changed in personality in attire and entrance, but still in ring, he's still the same as ever. It's absolutely a total brawl that has no remorse for opponents. Because we haven't seen a lot of Pokemon Fuas yet. Any weird, random, questionable, lesbian-esque type moves.
Oh, we did see that what's up, folks, but either way, Renegade Diva coming back here. And before Renegade Diva could amount to anything, Olivia Areano keeping her in place, and Erisaea with that clothesline. We saw the World's Hottest Tag Team do that earlier, but now I guess it's got some payback there. Olivia cheering on Erisaea, so thus far it looks like these two are on the same page, which is very surprising. But then again, I'm still not convinced yet, folks. I don't know about you, but I'm still not convinced Erisaea. Until I see something very drastic to prove to me that she's changed her ways, I'm not going to believe anything. Yeah, unless she's like dating a black guy or something, but, you know, who knows, folks. And once again, able to break up that pin attempt.
thing. Here's what how I feel about it. I mean, I heard that of all people, Erisaea was the only one. Not only was Erisaea the only one who was willing to tag team with Olivia, she actually volunteered to tag team with Olivia Areano. Which tells me one thing. If she wants to be a tag team champion with a person, obviously she feels totally comfortable being her partner, which means that she's probably trying to prove that she's not a racist anymore.
It's probably just a front rock drop, but either way, look at this. Got shot off the apron here. Look at Olivia Areano going up top. This flipping maneuver. Oh my God, that huge forearm. My God. How is that even physically possible, folks? And Tam breaking that up, but that surely would have been 3.
Sometimes in UWA, that question is just irrelevant. Olivia following up with that elbow, that forearm shot. They're working on Renegade Diva here. And they have Renegade Diva right where they want them. And Renegade Diva is totally dazed and confused after Olivia's insane-ass offense. Just one more huge move. This can be it here.
Yeah, that definitely the move did the damage. If it wasn't for Anna Tan helping to break up the cover, it would have been it. He's got to feel like the next time they get Renegade Diva down, it'd be all but over. If he goes for a cover here, it can be it. Oh, but didn't go for a cover. She wants to finish it off.
She's sitting on Renegade Diva for singing that buried Koko at Beach Party Sim, that perverted neck breaker. Huge maneuver. This could be it. Only a 2 count. I couldn't really quite see, but I guess the referee saw that Renegade Diva got her shoulder up. Oh, look at this. Wait, this powerbomb here. It's the same white powerbomb that she did back in the day when she was a racist, but I don't know what. I guess she still decided to still use it. It's quite a damn effective finisher. Again, God, I mean, this match has been going all night. I mean, I've seen so many pin attempts, but I don't think I've even seen a 2 count yet. I mean, every time there's a pin, the partner's always there to break up in the quickness.
See, folks, it's things like that. Erisaea pulling out the white powerbomb that just really makes me question her integrity and her word as she's denounced her racist views. Because why would she even do a move called the white powerbomb?
She never really. Well, we just assume that's what she called it. Hell, for all we know, she might have changed it back to some totally other random name, or like a costume or anything.
Yeah, but she never did that move back when she was herself that she is right now. Her old persona. She only did that when she was a racist. So I don't know. Pulling out some sort of heelish maneuvers. I don't know what to believe, folks. Anna Tan, though, got Erisaea motionless in the corner, takes her out in this armbar. What's she gonna do here? She has to. My God, look at this agility! Oh my! Snaps off that DDT. Almost like a modified old school.
It goes to show you the ability of Anna Tan. There's no surprise. I mean, if you've been watching UWA just got into UWA just recently, you'll be no surprise to hear that Anna Tan is a former 2-time women's champion. Erisaea has a 2x4. But into the chair, and oh, look at that! And Anna Tan won that exchange with a steel chair. Remember, folks, it doesn't even matter if the referee can see it or not, because this match, this is no disqualification like every other match on the card tonight.
This was, oh, Anna Tan, please! Oh my goodness! She just hit her over the crack over the skull. That 2x4, her head was in the between, almost like a concerto. My goodness, but it just amazes me. I just realized that none of these double axes have yet to bleed. My God, this is bloodshed, and they haven't bled yet. Oh my God! That huge snap DDT off the top rope.
And look at this, he's in probably even more sick visit. Oh! That soul street cut, that huge stunner. This could be all for Erisaea. It's over 1, 2, and 3. And wait a minute! Erisaea getting her shoulder at the last second. Finally a near fall. And that deserved to be a near fall to everything. We saw Erisaea getting taken with that hit up the 2x4, the ring post, that huge DDT, and the soul street cutter. And somehow Erisaea was able to kick out all that shit. God, I mean, some people might actually respect Erisaea for this match here tonight. Oh, a huge side effect there.